Alrighty, tape is rolling, boys and girls. Getting ready to do Wednesday. Hump day. Quiet on the set. Click.
Click.
Excuse me. Excuse me. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. Ain't no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo of Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right, bringing you our own brand of news right here inside Shroud Avatar 5 days a week for your viewing and listening pleasure. Welcome to today's show, boys and girls. Today is Wednesday, September 27th, 2017 here inside Shroud Avatar, and it is Hump Day, and we are just a day away from the next release out there, and we've got all sorts of stuff to still cover on the pre-release notes. Hoping, let's take a quick look, because I haven't looked in the last minute or two.
Oh, you're looking for a new post?
Looking to see if Star actually gave us the official post, and it looks like it's there. Release 46 instructions. Thank you, Star. I love you, man. I love you when you make it just in time. 1 minute before showtime, he posted.
You know what? I'm also looking forward to the Q4 post.
Yes,
and
I think.
You see what's going on with my shirt right now?
Well, you had to start playing with the pussy, and that's what happens when you start doing those things. You start playing with the pussy, and once it gets its claws into you, that's it, man. You're a dead man.
That is her pulling my shirt down. It's like claws are out, and she's trying to eat my headphones cable now.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for the day that the green screen comes down, it knocks over the lamp, takes your headset off, knocks your chair out from under you all in one motion.
She has almost taken off the headset.
I know that.
Yeah.
But yes, good. We do have the actual full release notes, so we won't be paraphrasing from the pre-release notes, and that's pretty cool. Of course,
yes, we do.
We have a birthday out there today, and gotta wish a happy birthday to the lovely mistress of chaos, Miss Amber Rain.
Oh yes, happy birthday to Amber. She is hanging out in Canada. I know she's undergoing some
up there in the great
health woes. Yeah. But yeah, where's your segue?
Yeah, well, we got a segue.
Birthday, Amber.
I was hoping to say other people would join in and say happy birthday first, but
Happy birthday.
Yeah, well, thanks, people. Thanks.
They just need a little prompting.
I need a cattle prod over here with this.
Well, you did say quiet on the set.
Tough room.
Yeah.
You yell at us when we chime
That's
in.
for the intro. You guys take that too literally. That doesn't mean be quiet for the whole show. Come on now.
I mean, keep talking right now, huh?
That's right.
We'll stop you anytime we want. Fish.
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 But there was an announcement yesterday that AR was going offline temporarily. And a lot of people were talking about it, and they went off for a little bit of time, but they seem to be back on the air today. And there's a chatter on the forums for those people who want to see what's going on. But, just hope everything works out there, as they have a release party coming up on Friday, and according to the notes given there, they're going to be doing that, and they're going to be doing the theater troops play. So sort of mixed messages coming out from there. But anyway,
release party in Pax Lair.
Yes, it's supposed to be in Pax Lair this month as well. I saw that in the party notes. Now, last time I was out in Pax Lair, Winfield, the town still had a chaotic effect. There were ruins all over the place. Pax Lair cleaned up from all that, or is that?
Yeah, we cleaned it up last week. Well, a couple weeks ago, months ago, whatever. And so we have this Keep Island now. That's just the party island, and we keep dumping stuff into chests, and we keep pulling stuff out, and we keep changing things out with the magic mover. So I don't know what Sean's got planned for the deco for the Keep Island there in Pax Lair, but I imagine it's going to be fantastic, him and the crew.
Hey, well, we know Sean does a great job with all the stuff he does out there, keeping Pax Lair running with you. But, all right, Cool. So, it's a crapshoot at this point. Anybody's guess how Friday's going to go, but we'll be keeping an eye on it, and we'll keep you abreast of the news as we get it here, as we always do on NBNN.
As we get it, we do know that the situation right now is fluid as far as what's going on with AR. And
they are online, even though the posting said that they were taking it offline. So
yeah, and right now it's just the auto host is online. According to reports we received earlier, DJs did not have access to take over the airwaves right now, but we'll see if that ever gets fixed and resolved.
Well, eventually somebody's got to do something. But anyway,
moving
right along, we do have lots of other news to cover.
And then after that, it's like, you want to talk about that stand-up thingy?
I would like to start with Chris today, because I always get a kick out of that. And Chris is, again, I'll let it speak for itself. Everybody knows the Dippy Bird, otherwise known as 8 Toast.
Yes. So the Dippy Bird, he's working on it. He set up a new internal data box for faster long-term access, which is a Dell R621U rack server with 190 gigs, 192 gigs of RAM.
192 gigs of RAM. What I would give.
Yeah. A dual 6-core 2.3 gigahertz Xeon processors with 8 600 gigabyte 10K hardware rated SAS drives. And thank you, eBay, because that only cost $1,050. So
yes.
For those of you who didn't know, you can get some amazing last-gen server hardware on eBay for about 10 to 20% of what it cost 3 years ago. Yay!
And
remember, this is actually Portalarium responsibly spending our money. They don't need the latest and greatest hardware, and instead they're looking at some used hardware. And just
now, could they have gone and bought the latest and greatest top of the line and spent $10,000 on a nice rack RAID server? Of course they could.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
But, they don't do that. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to jump to this right off the bat. But yeah. I also got a kick out of the power consumption thing, is that...
most big companies dump them because new boxes have a better CPU power to watt ratio.
And
what we really needed this for was memory.
Yeah, they're dumping really great hardware just for, little energy savings. But I guess when you're running big corporations, that savings lasts over time. But when you're just running one or two servers, you're not saving a whole lot of money,
Even if you're running 1,000 servers, that new investment, the capital expenditure, that's also another way for IT departments to justify their budget. So that's part of why it's done. Because if you run off of the existing hardware for, you know what, I can do this for 5 years. Hey, it's still working. Let's keep it around for a couple more.
Hey,
your budget
come on,
gets
man.
slashed.
The air traffic control system over in Europe still running on Windows 3.1 for crying out loud.
Hey, you know what? You know what? That's because they didn't allocate their budget very well.
Yeah, I don't know what they're spending their money on, but when I heard that one, I had a laugh. Yeah.
Yeah, but as soon as something happens with that, you know that they're going to end up spending millions.
Well, you know where they allocated the money? They allocated the money to pay the one guy who still knows how to fucking fix that thing, because they've got to hire the one guy who can fix it,
No,
it's like
for hookers and cheese.
Hookers and cheese. Well, that's great for the budget. Yeah, you never hear
and some
complaints
table
here.
wine. Yeah. Then after that, so that's going to assist with their data mining internally, and then at the same time, they were getting a build done today, and it crashed. It had some serious issues, and they're shooting for kicking off a gold candidate ASAP. So today is going to be lots and lots of builds.
Today is going to be a fun day down at the offices because, yes, as everybody knows, they got to get that release in the can by tomorrow morning. Now, of course, I have no question in my mind. 46 months in a row, we've hit it right on time. And I guarantee that they'll hit it right on time tomorrow, one way or another. So,
hey, they were late by a few minutes on one of them.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that's a few. No big deal.
Yeah, little hiccup. Somebody forgot to flip on the switch on the circuit breaker on the extension cord. But yeah.
Well, the good thing is they're no longer finishing those builds for the servers at 1 a.m. the night before. So
that seems to have correlated when Jack stopped bringing beer every Wednesday after the show. Does that have any correlation? So you used to go down on Wednesdays after the show, and the builds didn't get done till 1 o'clock. Now you don't bring beer no more.
There is no correlation between the two. None at all. Yeah.
It makes me wonder, things that make you go,
Nope. No correlation whatsoever.
But moving right along.
So we do have the stand-up corner. Don't forget the stand-up corners where the devs say, hey, I worked on this yesterday, I'm working on this today. Something random gets written down and eventually gets posted to the interwebs, and we get to interpret it so you don't have to.
That's right. Don't forget to join in on the NBNN drinking game if you're having a liquid lunch out there. Every time I say the word bug, you take a drink.
This is in the art department yesterday. Bob the Builder.
Death Bunny Bob.
Working on those golden palisade walls. Whereas Damon
Walter.
Updating Unity and agriculture and fireworks.
I need
Yes, we
another
must
box of
update the
fireworks. Yeah, can I get another box of fireworks, please? I don't have enough boxes of fireworks.
Yes, I need an updated box of fireworks.
Pretty soon I'll be selling those boxes of fireworks.
If I took all the fireworks I had, I could probably fill a chest to close to max.
Do you remember that party where it's like I pulled out all of my fireworks?
Oh yeah.
I pulled out what?
I've got to have at least 10 to 12 boxes off in storage that are not even in the game yet, let alone the number of boxes I've got in the game. So let's put it that way.
I have more than that.
But those are the ones that you couldn't buy. So there's a reason why those are off in storage.
Yeah. Then let's see, Fletch
lives
working on bugs.
Bug.
And Oracle monitors. Someone's finally going to start monitoring the Oracle and try to keep her from doing weird things with those tentacles.
Don't trust the Oracle. The Oracle lies.
She only does what she was programmed to do.
Yes.
Whereas the Ugly Fist, working on bugs.
Bug.
and avatar seams. He's trying to make it so that way your hand is connected to your forearm.
You mean so my hand is gonna actually match the color of my forearm too?
Without those little
Without the
line.
mannequin, and without the mannequin look, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
I'd just
Whereas
like to be able to just take the hand off and like put a sword on. You know, that would be cool.
I'm going to reference one of my favorite songs as a child, Detachable Penis. You remember that song?
I do not. I didn't have childhood songs like that.
And then I had breakfast at the Kiev.
Yeah, you got to remember also, my father was a musician, so
someone
the
remembers
songs
it.
I got to listen to.
That would be Omen Crow. I have that song.
Yeah. Omen Crow is going to be playing that on his next set, maybe.
There we go.
Even though it does not fit within the
I'll
genre.
play it for you, Jack.
Okay, thank you. I love you long time.
Ask and ye shall receive, my friend.
Then after that, let's see. The almighty Gix Vargatch, Matt. He's working on bugs.
Bug. You too much.
What? I think it's funny that it's like I'm remembering songs that you should remember.
I find it hysterical, but that's all right.
And it's like it's only a 30-something-year-old song. Then after that, let's see, Reed. Working on bugs.
Bug.
Which takes us to design. Where Beezus.
The bees.
Working on agriculture. Release 46 loot and recipes.
Yeah,
Seawolf
needs an overhaul big time. Seawolf. Oops.
So how do you confuse the bong hit and bubbling with
my
Seawolf?
fingers slipped. Instead of hitting 8, it hit 5 because it didn't reach far enough on the numeric keypad. That's how I do it.
Okay.
Well, everybody's heard about the bird.
That's what you get.
Laz, the sound guy. Because Siderius is
I really miss
at
Sid.
work.
I tell you, I really
miss
do.
Sid. Yeah. Always at work. Hanging out.
All the temporary staffers that we've had come through here, and I don't say temporary, but they come in, they do a bit of a routine for a while, and then they fade away, and they come back. Yeah.
The unpaid interns.
The
That's
unpaid
what it is.
interns. Thank you.
The unpaid interns. Then, whereas we are the unpaid.
The unpaid hosts. That's right.
Yes. Unless you make substantial donations to twitch.tv/Cynicist. Then after that, let's see, where Seawolf is working on bugs.
Bug.
And Black Blade Foothills Underground. Whereas no more Mr. Nice Guy, Damien. Working on those. Where am I at? I forgot. Who am I reading? Bugs.
Bug.
And he's working on watching the forums. He's just trolling the forums. That's it. It's like, yep. Porn. Okay, then after that, let's see, Dan the Man.
Brennan.
He's trying to support Laz's basement, where all things go to die.
They're all gonna die.
Oh, yeah. See, I'd much prefer going over to Minerva's basement because I know I'll get lucky.
Well, at least you'll get clogged.
I heard it on the radio. You'll get lucky. Then, after that, somebody's home. Over in...
Still in design.
Player Towns and Release 46 post-review in bugs.
Bug.
Sanyo working on the bugs.
Bug.
And navigation. And trying to plan for release 47.
Boy, he's getting ahead of himself.
I know, way ahead. I mean, it's like pretty soon he'll be getting ready for launch, and then we'll be like, what?
We're waiting for a big announcement. Waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Hey, maybe it was already posted. I don't know because I'm looking at this page.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah,
you
Lum the
keep
Mad.
looking at that. Yeah, I'll look at another page. Lum.
Oh, if I open
the
up another
Mad.
page, it's going to be something where I need to take a little break for a few minutes. And then I'll come back. It's like I need a nap. It's reading CNN. Then after that, Lum the Mad. Working on bugs.
Bug.
And localization. And quest. And forums. Yay. Sorcerer Steve. Plugging those bugs.
Bug.
And North Quellway. Whereas the Energy Vortex, List Rostov, working on the bugs.
Bug.
And North Midmere Way. Did you notice something didn't show up?
But didn't show up.
I don't know. Over in tech, Bobby.
Little Bobby Thompson.
Working on sound effects user interface and user interface sound effects. So the sound effects user interface and then the user interface sound effects. Yeah.
Be nice if it has something to do with playing music.
Don't know what you're talking about. And bugs.
Bug.
Eric. Working on the bugs.
The bugs.
And pet emotes. And navigation updates. JY. Trying to update some conversation keywords and localization and server errors.
Syntax error. Try again.
Yeah. And the Energy Vortex wants us to know that he's around, just so that way he can summon some Blood Rain or something like that.
Oh, we know he's around.
Yeah, and he not only that, he decided to puke blood on me.
Oh, well, that was nice. He's out.
I don't know if he was above me or not because it wasn't on screen.
He's out in his party dress.
Oh yeah,
The Wicked Witch of the West look.
He is the Wicked Witch.
I just, I get a kick out of that look, man. It's so cool.
I think it's hilarious. I mean, the in-game cosplay of the Wicked Witch. It is pretty awesome. Let's see. I need to look at
right along.
Nope. Looking at list clothes.
Yeah, been there, done that.
I think it's funny that she's wearing ruby slippers.
Oh, I didn't look that close.
Yeah, if you swirl her dress around really fast, you can get a hint of the ruby slippers underneath. Or if you watch her walk, and you can watch the clipping, or you could always hover over her character sheet and see, hey, list, dude, seriously, ruby slippers. I mean, the Wicked Witch with the ruby slippers. Come on, how are we gonna get home? There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
NBNN. There's no place like NBNN. That's how he's gonna get home.
Yeah, that. So we have Eric working on bugs.
Bug.
And emoting pets and navigation updates. Whereas JY.
Didn't you already do JY?
I don't know. I don't think I read server errors yet.
Ah, okay.
Conversation keywords and localization and server errors. I squirrel. I don't know where I'm at. I mean, you act like I pay attention to this stuff. It's like wizard smoke. And working on the puff passing around bugs.
Bug.
And agriculture. He's working on the speedweed. And user interface. The Deathbringer one and only working on tree bugs.
Bug.
Because the Reaper, it's got a termite infestation.
A little buggy already.
Yeah, termites are affecting the Reaper. Not a good thing.
The Reaper.
And bugs.
Bug.
The burning toad.
The burn.
Scratching the itch that's known as tree bugs.
Bug.
And decoration updates and localization and builds and entrance spawns. It's trying to make sure that you can choose where you want to land in town. Then over in Useless Overhead, we had Andrea watching the forums and forum bugs.
Bug.
The Dippy Bird working on bugs
Bird. Bug.
and triage bugs
Bug.
and build direction. Gorn,
Is he working on that business?
not yet. He's working on the leads meeting first.
Ah.
And then he's working on the business.
And he's working on then he's giving him the business. Okay.
Then he's trying to figure out which way is north so that way he can conduct a survey.
Surveying?
Survey says work on it. Oh my.
Moving right along.
Barrick working on the promotions and store updates and contests and meetings. Hutch is working on decoration bugs and trees.
Bug.
The prison basement, because Adultima needs a little bit more.
Adultima's about to get a whole lot more interesting, people.
Oh, yes, it is. And screenshots.
Screenshots? Or it didn't happen.
And there will be screenshots. And they need to be making their way to nudes at nbnn.info because the NBNN calendar, it won't come out this holiday season if we don't have the screenshots for it. Nudes at nbnn.info. Yes. The Attenwood working on sanity testing and regression tests and known issue documentation. Chaos is working on the data collection requests and release 46 reward delivery. And bonus direction. Serafina working on regression tests and customer service and add-on descriptions. Whereas the Dork Star is working on Q4 planning and press and leads meeting and the release 46 post. Because it takes a while to get that thing. Yep, we have that. We have that. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now, I got to comment out there to Pete the Noob. Pete, that was in comment to you. You bet
Detachable
I would spend
penis. Yeah.
10K on a nice rack. Well, you know, it's, you got to see the video of me with $5 on a balcony on Bourbon Street. That's all I'm gonna say. So, but if you want to
hasn't
send
seen
some,
that one?
I spend $5 maybe, but
I mean, the weird thing about like those kind of working girls, it's amazing what they'll do for $1.
I'll tell you what, yeah.
It's all good. It's all good.
It's amazing what they'll do for a ham sandwich and a drink.
You speaking from experience over here?
I have relatives that live down there.
All right.
Hey, we need to send some aid to Puerto Rico. Well, Puerto Rico.
You know, I really feel bad for everybody down there, Puerto Rico, and you know, again, one of the big plights there is, you know, it's an island. I mean, literally. I mean, we can't just send trucks from one state to another there. All the trucks and all the equipment they have on that island is what they have until they can ship more, and that's, you know, that takes a few days, you know.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, you know, prayers go out to all those folks, and of course, hearing some good news out of Puerto Rico that, you know, they are coming along slowly but surely, but they desperately need a lot more help out there.
Yep, lots of help. I do know that they asked for some ham operators, 50 of them to go.
Yes,
the Red Cross
absolutely.
asked for that, so that is being done. So, but keep Puerto Rico in your thoughts, and if you can, send some aid. Please.
Send some aid.
Yeah, and I lost where I was at.
We were going to the release 46 notes, I believe.
I know we were, but I accidentally closed that tab, and I had to go finish it. So we do have release 46 posts with lots of pretty pictures, including the new Headless Horseman statue, which I think is badass looking.
Hadn't gotten to the Headless Horseman statue.
The Headless Horseman
There
Grim
it
Reaper
is.
statue is phenomenal. I
There
love the
it
fact
is.
that it's the light source for it. That's a badass statue. I like that one.
Very cool looking.
Yes. So yesterday we were around the quest reset delayed, which is right after the player own or the scene fixes.
Right.
So the quest reset has been delayed until release 47 because there's still not enough side quests along the truth and courage paths, and performance work delayed their completion and testing of all parts of this functionality. So that gives me the grand opportunity to finish and get my Shroud of the Avatar before I go redo all those quests and collect 100,000 XP again. Yay. Then performance, significant focus was spent on trying to improve performance, stability, frame rate, memory, and load times. As far as load times goes, you can read Chris's previous post about that. And their number one priority is to reduce load times. It's been a substantial amount of programming time researching ways to improve load times. They started by having a dedicated machine that automatically loads up records the load times from an SSD and also from a platter drive. They then map those load times against different builds to see what effects our changes are having on a day-to-day basis. And so they're internally tracking metrics. Hey, did this change work on something? Did this work on something? Did this? Yay. Testing. They have identified a number of additional fixes that will happen in future releases. And the work done this release has already shown dramatic improvements, with mini maps loading in roughly half the time of release 45. That means that I should broach the 30-second barrier again.
You think?
Something. Shader cleanup. More than a dozen additional shader copies were purged from the project. Those were causing both some memory bloat and also increasing load times as the shaders were compiled. And then they removing some bloat that by also purging of Unity standard assets. They managed to remove all the built-in Unity assets, and those were adding as much as 60 megabytes to each scene file load.
Yes. Now, as my understanding, they've cleaned up 2 gigabytes of download just by cleaning some of that stuff out.
Yeah, that was in one of Chris's notes. So, yes. The built-in shader was also removed. The standard shaders were removed from the project, and that cuts the load time and memory footprint and was essentially a set of duplicate shaders, as the port shader has all the standard functionality and more. And that was not a small task, because many things in Unity are hard-coded to insert these shaders by default. And then they deferred the initialization. Work was done to defer the registration and initialization of a few object types, including lights and doors. Those near the player are initiated immediately, but once further away, load in over time. So as you're in a scene, especially a town, you'll be constantly loading new objects. Yay. About
I mean,
time.
like who owns a lot?
Something like that. As Spiff will tell you, there is a little bug where sometimes you can look. It takes 2 minutes for some some things to load, and so you'll see, hey, there's an empty lot. Let me go claim it. And it's not really empty.
It's
It
not
just has
empty.
Yes. The object startup optimizations, many objects had inefficient code for initialization. The worst of these were cleaned up, but many more need work and rework. And they also pulled a bunch of objects and use a recycled pull objects instead of recreating them on each map load. This reduces memory thrashing because you know what? Late 80s, early 90s thrash metal was the music of choice. I need me some Anthrax right now, followed by some Slayer. Mm-hmm. Yay. Long
Dio.
live. But Dio wasn't thrash metal. But we do need a Rainbow in the Dark. And
Or
then
a Holy Diver.
absolutely. The build size was cleaned up some, and all of this removal of stuff has reduced the install and patch size. Work is still ongoing, but the initial changes cut the install size by almost 2 gigs on Windows. The memory footprint.
Didn't I just say that?
Yes, you did. And it was in the notes, too. Woohoo! Memory footprint, this wasn't their focus this issue. They did manage to shave several hundred megabytes off the memory footprint. Additionally, memory fluctuation from scene to scene has been reduced through lots more work, though lots more work will be done in future releases. Offline spawning for single player is delayed. Again, crafting, they did a bunch of polish on agriculture, including the additions of new skills and functionality like batch planning. Agriculture batch recipes for plantering, watering, and harvesting can now be done as a targeted area of effect skill that increases in size and speed as you improve them. Increasing the size.
Area of effect, instead of it being a circle, is it a rectangle?
It is?
I said, is it?
I don't know.
Have you tested it? Apparently not. Neither have we.
Apparently, they don't want you to learn the skill on the test server because it's not anywhere you can learn it.
Gotta go load the QA client again and see if they put it in.
It was in the last release.
Yay!
Yay!
So,
And-
can you answer the question? Is it a circle or is it a rectangle?
It's a circle.
It's a circle.
Yep. Like all things in life, it's a circle. The circle of life,
Circle.
along with the
jerk.
circle of trust. Are you inside the circle of trust? Currently, you're right out there. Then new recipes were added, including 2 grandfather clocks, 2 mana clocks, 2 wall clocks, prison sign, pillory, and the prison cage. Because we need the stocks, because Laz loves being put in the stocks, and he loves the butt slaps.
Yeah, you gotta-
And
gotta
now
get
we
that
need the
cat
butt
of
slap
nine.
emote so that way we can properly give Justin her birthday slaps at SodaCon. Antique furniture, including coffee tables, round end tables, dressers, dining chairs, hallway table chairs, carved armchairs, and drawer tables. A crap ton of gear patterns were added, including, most importantly, the scythe and the gambesons. A few different gambesons. Lots of gambesons. Yep. They fixed a long-standing bug with falling trees. Fishing polish and alcohol were delayed again, so you can't get too in-game drunk yet, or you can't brew your own. So BYOB is still
Coming.
bring your own beer.
It's
It's not
coming.
brew your own beer.
They keep telling
Characters.
us.
I know. They did add the Treacher, which is the Reaper. It will appear randomly as we could always refer to it as the Tree Mimic.
Ent, man. Ent.
Int. Angry,
when I'm
pissed
harvesting
off.
trees, it's going
Int.
to come to life and start whacking at me, huh?
Yes.
Yes.
And
if you haven't
for
seen
release,
the animations, they're pretty cool too.
yeah, release 46, they're only in 2 maps. Savernax, Stronghold, and Ulfheim. So don't forget, only 2 maps for a couple releases.
I'll be making a trip out there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see them in action.
You want to go watch the wood flailing?
I want to see
Well,
what they drop.
it looks good on the sketch fabs, but again, I want to see how
You just want to go watch the tree flailing.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I understand you. I mean,
I just need some
sometimes
wood.
you just need to go see the wood.
I just need some wood. That's really just what it comes down to.
SodaCon and my kilt, you're going to be loving it.
My kilt's packed. That's all I gotta say.
I need to go pick mine up and then wash it because
Is that on the floor of your car too?
no, it's at my brother's farm
So-
in a plastic container that has been exposed to the elements.
So those ants, once you kill them, do you skin them or chop them?
They're not ants. They're reapers.
Yeah.
So once you kill them again, do
I have
you
no idea.
skin them or chop
haven't
them?
gone out to see anything on the QA yet. You'll find out tomorrow.
Yep.
I don't know.
Go log into the QA. Go to
Yeah, you want to find out? Go over to Savignac right
Savernax-
now on the QA and let
Savernax,
us know.
Strandhold, or Olfheim, one of the two, and kill some. The Viking outfit was updated for the merchants. Norgard now has some braided hairstyle worn by the citizens, and it's available for the male and female avatars. Yellow dragons have come in, but be prepared. If you get the purple dragon head and you try to mount it, it may lose all of its color because of blood loss.
I was waiting to see when that was going to make its way into the purple dragon joke, but yeah.
What?
me
I did
long
one the
enough.
other day
I must
as
have missed
well.
that one.
I did several of them the other day when we were making fun of you for my purple dragon, and
Hey, it's the second time that happened to my purple dragon. You know, it's not like.
So I'm kind of curious. Are you practicing for something with the two? No separation. It's the two. Sides.
Yeah.
Don't forget
Two
new.
and one.
Just two. Just two. Just two.
Two and
With
one.
one. Yeah. No, just the two and the one. The sides coming in for the Halloween season. Don't forget, there will be the ornate battles side available on the add-on store, and there is a 2017 rare version that is only available for a limited time. So don't forget, pay attention to it. Doublets and gambesons are now loot, and ornate versions have been added to the add-on store. 7 new swords in-game that can be gained fighting mid-tiered humanoid skeletons, liches, elves, Ubben cultists, and red sash bandits. Quivers are now in-game. Quivers. And this is really funny. Smell good. Smell the bread. That just makes me laugh so much. Because let's go to a little etymology for some people that may not know. Anybody that knows how to say pussy in Spanish? Anybody?
Chicha?
No.
All right, come on.
I'll
You
get
ain't got
you
time
started.
for this. I ain't
The
got
root
time for
is
this.
pan, which is the Spanish word for bread.
Okay.
I wonder why. Smell the bread. Or smell bad. Ugh. Which is smell the fish.
Fish.
Yes, smell the
I
bread
have no
or
idea
smell the
where it's
fish.
going with this. Live,
Yeah.
people, live.
Come, Laz, you're not getting it. Both of them are euphemisms for diving the moth.
I don't know where bread comes into that, buddy. I'm sorry.
Muffin?
Yeah.
And that's because you don't know your
You start
some Spanish.
talking about bread down there. I'm thinking yeast infection. So I mean, that's not appetizing.
And, that's true too.
Sorry.
Moving right along.
Moving right.
But I'm not the one that put that in the notes.
It's like bombing.
Yeah, I'm not. I just interpret these things, man.
That's
Let's move it along.
Lots of new clothes, lots of new weapons. The ability to make your pet sit has been added in Release 46. And in Release 46, that happens by default whenever your pet is idle. Now you can command non-combat pets, deco pets, to sit from the right-click menu.
Can you make him not sit? That would be helpful.
Hey, you know what? If you could set like the patrol area, that would also be awesome.
Well, it'd be nice. I mean, I got my little
And if it's a
airship
cat, it should just randomly do whatever it wants.
there. I can make my little airship there do a nice little dance.
You bought that off the add-on store?
Oh, come on. Had to have it.
Okay. A few bug fixes related to gear. Player housing, they added a bunch of new houses, including the return of the haunted Gothic village inn or something like that. Prison homes. Ornate stocks. Bone chimes, which will be soon decorating the NBNN lots.
You mean you're actually going to put something on your lot?
I've got lots of things on my lot.
Lately, it's been the magic disappearing lot, so I don't know. Yeah.
You know what? ShroudMarketplace.com. Go visit Synesis shop and buy all my stuff.
You too
So
can
that way I
buy
empty
stuff
my lot.
right
Yeah.
off Jack's lot. That's right.
That's right. Everything is for sale, including me.
Yeah, I thought that was Scrota's gig, man. You're going to be encroaching on his territory.
I charge a little bit more than $5 because
Oh,
I guarantee that after 2 minutes, I won't be taking a nap. I'll be going to the bathroom. Then I'll be taking the nap. Then after that,
You'll be prying the claws out of your leg.
yeah.
that too.
As long as the cat doesn't play with my nutsack, I'll be fine. Because that would hurt. Then after that, number decorations, they have added 10 number 1 items to the ornate package as number decorations in order to better facilitate numbering ends. Does that include the number 2, the number 3?
The talk has been to add several of different numbers, so like 5 number 1s and 5 number 2s.
Yeah, but the statement here is that we have added 10 number 1s to the ornate package of number decorations.
One.
And just
one,
number
man.
1, not number 2, just number 1. I don't know.
Maybe they're wanting us to number in binary.
Yes, that's what they want, but then they also need to increase the zeros. Craftable clocks, antique furniture collections, sigil tapestries are now available on Crown Merchants. Houses and furniture fixes, a bunch of those were looked at. The Release 45 raffle. Remember, 10 place anywhere deeds, 10 POT only deeds, which means no new player can really afford to get a new house. Yay. Release 46 raffle is also going to be 10 of each. Remember, you can only win 1 of each kind.
No, you can only win 1.
No, you can only 1 of each.
Oh, I did not know that. I thought you could win 1 or the other. You couldn't win more than 1 per raffle.
Each person can only win a single deed of each type.
1 place anywhere, 1 POT.
Very interesting.
That is correct.
Or 1 purple dragon head.
The real question is,
I just wish it was purple.
that reset
Diet.
per raffle, or is it forever?
It should be per raffle.
I know, it should be.
Yeah. You should just have deeds available in game, and that's another
Yeah,
story.
that's even more important, and they better do that soon. Tons of POTs were updated, and then we do have combat. You want to talk about some combat? Nope, we don't have time.
Combat? Nah, we'll get to that later because me
Manana?
and combat and
Manana?
we may get lucky and you may get to just sidestep all that once we get in to start play tomorrow. So
I'm going to be trying to finish a quest tomorrow, I think.
But yes, it's that time. We've got to actually move on. We're running a little bit behind our normal schedule out there. So I'll go ahead and start telling you about the wonderful NBNN Shroud Avatar app we have for you folks out there. Available on the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon App Store for all your electronic devices. If you want to take the latest and greatest happenings in Shroud Avatar with you on the road, to the restroom, hang out and watch in the office while you're bored doing the daily grind, check out the NBNN Shroud Avatar app, and you can do things like listening on the radios. You can check out our live streams. You can listen to the podcast. You can check out the forums. You can even come on into Discord. You can read the NBNN Daily Britannian, or you can check out the NBNN Shroud Avatar community calendar. Find out what's going to be going on in game when you get off work from that daily grind, or when you get off the can, whatever it is you're doing. And it's available for free.
On the NBNN.info website, just click on the calendar button. Don't forget all times on the community calendar or Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia Time.
Nude
Britannia Time. Laz has meticulously aggregated all of the available calendars related to Shroud of the Avatar that he knows about. And if you have a community calendar related to Shroud of the Avatar, or if you want to add your events and you have a Gmail account, you need to email news@nbnn.info, and that guy will eventually do something with it. Don't forget 12s and 6s around the clock on Radio Free Britannia.
WRFB.
You can listen to two idiots interpreting the news so you don't have to on a little show called Lunch
with these guys.
At 7 p.m. is the EVL Virtue League PvP tournament taking place in Virtue Isle. Don't forget that is inside of Virtue Oasis. At the same time on Radio Free Britannia,
WRFB,
is the 70s at 7. On AR at 8 p.m. You know who's not going to be connecting because they can't connect yet, and hopefully they get that resolved soon. DJ Squirrel's going to be biting through the wires.
He's going to be biting through the wires trying to get himself on air.
Trying to get connected, yes. But at the same time, you know what's definitely going to be happening?
DJ.
At 8 p.m.
The doctor's going to be in.
On Radio Free Britannia. Your ear holes are going to be probed, and this is going to be a thorough probing of your ear holes by none other than Dr. Eclipse Maiden for unmedicated schizophrenia, part 1. 8 p.m. in game, we have Striker Sparhawks Happy Hour taking place in. I can't
be
remember.
In Justinstown today. I believe it's going to be in Wolves Den. That's right.
Yeah.
Happy Hour hanging out in Wolves Den. You can listen to
it is the straight. Yeah. It is Laz's favorite event of the week because it's also known as
Spend Sparhawks Gold.
Yes, that's right. Get virtually drunk
getting free drinks on somebody else's money, I tell you.
On his virtual dime at that.
That's right.
Virtual drinks on his virtual dime.
Real? Yeah, I'm in, man. Where do I go?
And hi, Clipsy. How you doing?
Clipsy.
I know I heard her.
Moving on.
Or was that mother that I heard?
Might have been Mom.
It is in my town.
It was Mom. Okay.
Oh, it was Mom. It was.
Yes.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
And final event of the evening is on Radio Free Britannia, and that is the Record Room.
WRFB.
And that is our community calendar for Hump Day, September 27th in Shroud of the Avatar. Yes.
That's right. And of course, we're going to breeze on through here today. Of course, you guys know the drill. You're watching NBNN.info, Lunch with Laz and Jack, and listening on WRFB Radio Free Britannia. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. And of course, for you guys out on YouTube, thanks for your support as well. Think Pink coming to you with community causes throughout the year. Upcoming Think Pink October is fighting breast cancer, and the donations are pouring in. Cloak should be in game by tomorrow, hopefully Friday the latest. See this guy over here? No, that guy over there. That guy. He'll be getting them out to you. So if you've made your donations, you'll be able to get your cloaks coming up here with the Think Pink campaign. Coil more wands, putting the magic in your hands. Looking for custom wands, custom staves? Check out Area's Coil Moore's shop. Scrota's music. It's Scrota, it's music. We'll tell you more in a moment. The Britannian Mining Company wants you to check out Market Road, located in Black Rock Cove in the Quell region, right next to the town of Exeter. RelicsByRill.com for all your licensed Shroud of the Avatar swag. If you're looking for t-shirts, looking for hats, looking for patches, or the elusive NBNN I Love This Shit bumper sticker, check out RelicsByRill.com, and you too can get yours. And if you want to save a little money when you check out, use the promo code NBNN, that's right, these guys, and you'll save 10% off your purchase when you check out at RelicsByRill.com. Of course, WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you all sorts of news and events throughout the week. Arius Coilmore with the GMC Top 20 on Mondays, the Deco Divas with the lovely Eclipse Maiden tonight, and Nurse Justin tomorrow. Sarah and Andar later on in the evenings. House of Omen with DJ Omen Crow, and of course, you can't forget the Wake Up Crew every Saturday morning, waking you up and starting your weekend off right here on WRFB. And of course, Jack and I throughout the week bringing you the latest updates and happenings. And last but definitely not least, ShroudMarketplace.com, where you too can get your virtual Vendon. If you got stuff you want to get rid of, stuff you want to buy, go check out ShroudMarketplace.com. And Jack, while he loses his lighting, will go ahead and fill you in and tell you all about that.
It's worse than that. Kat is playing the power chords right now, and she moved something, and I lost my monitor, my primary monitor. So
you don't need your monitor.
I kind of.
You got a camera. Be surprised you still got a camera. So
yeah. So don't forget, Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. And you too can set up your shop on Shroud Marketplace. Just register an account and then turn around, click on vendor registration, and you can be like the latest vendor, Kane's Deeds, and start putting your items up for sale on Shroud Marketplace. And Kane has already put up there a Place Anywhere taxable village deed. So if you're looking for some housing, you can always go to Shroud Marketplace, go to housing, and then click on lot deeds, and you can find an assortment of lot deeds available. Then also, don't forget, the Deco Divas started putting up deco packs to help you decorate your rooms in your house. Skaggy started putting up some reagents just to make everybody a little bit happier. Anything and everything Shroud of the Avatar related can be bought or sold on Shroud Marketplace, from accounts to game gold, crowns of the obsidian, store credit, all the way to services. Anything and everything, including, you know what, leveling services offered by Mouse Power Hour or by Armelian's Gold and More. Cheese sign writing offered by Wolfdom Shop.
Easy writing.
Scrota's music service thing, where Scrota follows you around for $5 for an hour and does
anything you want.
And if you're looking for an in-game wedding, you need to contact
this guy, Lazarus Long's Weddings and More. Not just weddings, but a whole lot more. If you're looking for those recall and teleport scrolls, you're looking for goodies left over from telethons, you're looking for a place to get hitched, you're looking to get your wedding done, Come to me and I've got everything you need. I've got gowns, I've got tuxedos, I've got lakeside locations, I've got seaside locations, I've got underground, we've got above ground. You name it, we've got it. Not just weddings, but a whole lot more. Weddings and more
Engagement to boot.
That's right. Shroud Marketplace, place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related, and everything is run by different players. Different vendors are responsible for maintaining their own.
Vendors out there.
72.
Right. 72.
And every vendor is responsible for setting their own prices and maintaining their own inventory. It's like, yay. And it's actually time for us to thank the most important people around here.
You guys.
And that's you guys.
Thank
you for watching out on Twitch, YouTube, or listening on Radio Free Britannia.
WRFB.
That rocks.
That rocks. That's right.
We couldn't do the show without you guys, and we do it for you guys. So thank you for hanging out with us for an hour during the week.
Again, time is short, and so are we. So we're going to go ahead and get on out of here for today. Again, thanks for tuning in. As with every day, we will be back with more news, sports, entertainment, crazy, wild happenings, the latest hijinks and shenanigans right here on the NBNN lot in-game, on the radio, and of course live on stream. So until tomorrow, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Don't forget, Release 46 hits tomorrow morning. We'll see you all tomorrow, folks.
Bye-bye. Laz, I put the song in there for you in Discord. You need to listen to it.
We should have played it on the air.